Hi guys, my name is Meat. This is going to be a review for Figma, Mikasa Ackerman from Attack on Titans. And I'm very excited for this since the debut of the show. Everyone's excited. It's a great show to a certain extent. Yeah, which I'll get into a bit later. Nonetheless, since Figma is the one that carries or creates these anime characters, especially the female ones, everyone's like asking, are they gonna make Mikasa? And we finally got her, and I'm really happy for this. So here's the box. Got Mikasa there, different faces. I found the faces a little weird. I think it's because there's no hair. It's just find it weird if you're just looking at it. Let me get the 3D maneuver gear over here. Get the blades. I think there's a cloak on the back, and I think that's about it. This is my first time getting this new packaging where we have the black label underneath. I have mixed feelings about it. I still prefer the other one where you have the whole, makes use of the whole box, but I don't know. It does make the box seems to be a lot bigger, or unless this is a bigger box. Different poses, which will go a bit more detail later on. And this is number 203 on top and bottom. There we go. Alright, let's open her up. Is it me, or I find that salute a little weird? It seems like they're stabbing their heart if they have a knife on their right hand. But yeah, that's what it is. So we have Figma Mikasa here. She looks gorgeous. And she has that I don't know, this, I actually find her quite gorgeous. She has that strong appeal, I guess. She can kick ass. Well, kind of does in the show. So yeah, nice sculpt. And you get the, I forget which. There's different I think groups. Is that one of the core? With the wings. It's been a while there since they're airing the show. I think it's on kind of like a pause right now, or a break. And in the manga, actually at one point I was reading it, I got confused for some weird reason. They kind of look the same. I mistook Eren for someone else. Like, is that Eren? No. Actually, for some weird reason, Eren and Levi kind of looks the same in the manga, but it's probably just me, or it could be one of the other ones. I mean, the manga is getting crazier, but at least they're kind of explaining what's the story behind this, or getting closer to the truth, maybe. Still a lot of cliffhangers. So anyways, getting back to this, you can move the neck, not any problem, and we'll get into different so actually she has a different accessories on the neck part. Yep. And hands. So there, I really like that they have the insignia on the side, on the back. In terms of articulation, it's got lots. It's pretty good. And this part here are made of rubber, so it doesn't really hinder anything. It's really good. She can even do the splits. Nice. I believe you cannot remove this. Oh, I think you. I haven't really removed Figma shoulder, and I kind of don't want to. But it seems like you can remove the jacket, but you don't have any sleeveless arm anyway, so I wouldn't do it. But you can, I think. Yep. And actually, there's parts here. It's kind of hollow, but they're part of when you start connecting the 3D maneuver gear on the bottom here, and the stand. And actually, just a quick look. You do have a Figma stand, and you have this pegs here. Yep. And let's see. Actually, somewhere in the instructions says that. Hold on. Oh, okay. You could actually just cover it up if you don't want to. Might have to find that piece that lets you do that. Okay, it's just a clear piece. Right here. If you just want to cover the back part of her. Okay. Has with different hands. And what's this? Give you a wrist joint. Ah, that's nice of them. Does that mean that it breaks? Well, it might break. Actually, it stays there right now, but I guess if it breaks. But yeah, that's nice. I really wish they do this more often. They add extra parts that might break. That's a really nice gesture. Huh, okay. I just actually realized that this is a different Figma joint. I'm so used to have this peg system connected to the hand already. Oh, okay, so that's their new system, and it's actually a lot nicer now. You don't have that unsightly joint. It's all hidden. Actually, that's pretty cool. I like that. That's nice. And then they made this, it's a lot smaller now. I wish they kind of did that for Spider-Man. But they didn't. It's a big joint. Yeah, alright. That's pretty good. And let's go with a 3D maneuver here. I forgot to point this out. She has a scarf here, which you can take this out. Actually, that's kind of like a new joint also. I've never seen the neck that way. So that's kind of interesting, and you just kind of take this out. Actually, when you first, if you've seen this when it's still in the box, you have this first. But since I'm doing the one with the salute, I just removed it. But yeah, that scarf, it's nice. And I'm just gonna stick with, well, actually, no, let's have her with the scarf. Leave it at that. Alright, while we're at this, why don't we go over the different faces. So we have one that she's yelling, and another one just gritting her teeth. Why don't we have the one that she's yelling? So again, just remove this. This is my first time removing the hair. Okay. Always find it a little weird. Oh, okay, it's a clear. Oh, it's interesting that they have clear plastic there. There we go. And alright. So it is the hair. I just find it weird without the hair. This one looks like it's a guy. Alright, and also, since we're going to be using the 3D maneuver here, might as well, I believe it's going to be this one. Yep, so I'm going to swap one, and we'll see how it goes. Take that out. I love straight pegs. There we go. And okay, I can kind of see why they have the added joint, just in case you break it. So I think it's best to have it bent, then put it on, and just do it. You know, take your time. You don't want to break that. All right. And to put on the 3D maneuver gear. All right, so you're gonna get this. It seems very messy, but actually not really. It's not too bad. So first off, if you follow the instruction, you peg this back part first onto here, pegs in there, then you follow through with the sides here and here. So basically this is where the cable shoots out. Next part, you have the blades compartment and the canister. Put it over here on the side. Oh, I just realized it's bowl jointed. That's nice. Okay. It's kind of like the wrist. I wonder if they use the same joint system. There we go. And this is for the blades. So that's it. Alright, let me grab the blades and swap out the hand. Alright. So for the blades, we'll grab one of them. So this one, someone would think that you could actually put it on here. You cannot, because it's not hollow. And it doesn't even go all the way through. This blade is actually longer and skinnier. You can actually remove it, but if you can see, this is actually smaller than that. Oh, okay. But it kind of makes sense. You want to have a blade, or kind of looks like a katana. And let's put it on. There's two triggers, and I think one is, one is to shoot, I guess, and the other one's to release. Gee, I'm not really sure of how that goes. So this one just goes underneath, I believe. There we go. Very easy to do, and it just kind of, cables are everywhere. All right, next one. Where is that blade? Still in the packaging. All right, so next one, same thing. Actually, I just want to point out that you have another hands for holding kind of like an ordinary sword. Despite they don't really need that, since they're really holding this blade, I think it's still a nice gesture that they have a variety of hands. And that's really nice. Although I kind of wish that they have more facial expression. But yeah, it is what it is. And there we go. Now she's dual wielding. She's ready to kill some Titan. Nice. Alright. And next part is basically the cables that shoots out here. You actually get a variety of options. So first one is this one, where it's actually flexible plastic, but don't bend it all the way. It might break. So it just pegs in here easily. And do the same thing here. And you actually have effect parts that I believe just pegs on top of, well, maybe it's on the other side. Let me try it. Yep. I think it just contours around. Try to get this thing to work. Hold on, let me try to figure it out. Alright, I think I figured it out. So, I think the best way to do this is slide it out here first, then push it towards the tip. Well, maybe jump a little bit, but there we go. And effect part, again, nice that they added that. I'm a sucker for effect parts. There we go. Shooting forward. And also, there's another effect part, which, oh, I think you remove this part here. And there we go. That pegs out, and you have this, which has a connection part, I believe, for the Figma stand. Which kind of makes sense because you don't want to put it here. You have a lot of things in the way. So that's kind of cool. They also give you an option if you actually want, if you have a Figma stand and then actually wanted to go outward more or hook to something, you get this plastic hooks with a flexible cord inside. And if you want it longer, they give you this. A lot more, or if you break it. So that's really nice gesture. Alright. And last but not least, the cloak. The green cloak that they all wear. So same as before, I'm gonna remove her head once more. I always find that a little weird, but take this out. And here we go. Nice logo on the back. And it's really flexible. It's really nice. You have this part here. I think this is where you connect, since you're gonna be covering that part there, just in case you're not gonna be you don't have this 3D maneuver here. You just have her standing. And as a support, actually, trying to wonder if you can just have the scarf there, but I think I'm gonna put back the normal color always a struggle picking it out of packaging. I think I'll just leave it that. So no scarf this time. And it might be better if I remove that. There we go. Almost there. Alright. Actually, maybe the scarf would work, huh? I'm keep changing my mind. Let's stick with the scarf. She always has a scarf, and I think it benefits if she has a scarf on. There we go. Alright. Put this on. Almost there. Put this. Yeah, it works with a scarf on. There we go. Maybe I need to change that face. She's always angry. Actually, she always has that emotionless face, which I find a little. Yeah, but when she gets, whenever Erin gets in a trouble, she turns ballistic. She goes berserk. And there we go. So the scarf is really nice. I like it. Although you cannot have one that's draping down, but nonetheless, it's out of the way of this thing. It's actually really great. I really like this. Right, this thing keeps popping out. There we go. Alright, let me put it in a Figma stand and conclude the review. And the pose with the Figma stand, I think it's amazing. Works out really well. Again, a friendly reminder, before you move your Figma stand, make sure you loosen up the screws with Phillips. Always do that first, then when you get to the position wherever you want, tighten them. That way you don't loosen up the joints or stress the plastic. Or it's clear plastic, it's more prone to breakage. But there you go. I think they did this really well. I really like this Figma, and it's just amazing. Only a few flaws I found, one of which is one of my knee. There's a bit of smear on it in terms of the brown boots. They didn't add the clear plastic that they normally do, just to prevent the paint smearing between two parts. Yeah, they didn't add that. Although they might be improving their paints for it to stick well and not smear when during transportation or heat. But it's a minor thing, and it's underneath the here, so that doesn't really bother me. The 3 maneuver gear is amazing. I have no issues with it. I mean, this part does pop off once in a while, but I can put it back in. Again, it's great that they added that joint so you can position it. It's great. Another thing that I kind of want to point out, it's kind of sad that you cannot put this back here, but I kind of figured that when you have the 3D maneuver gear, you have them flying and you're gonna have the blades and the trigger on both of their hands. You don't really necessarily see that on the holster at all. So that kind of makes sense for them not to do that. It's a nice gesture if they did, but like what I said, maybe it's not needed. Alright, that's about it for Figma Mikasa. Can't wait to get Erin and Levi. A good friend of mine on Facebook, his name is Peter, he informed me that Armin is going to be an exclusive. Wonderful. So that might be hard to track down or get. Wonder if they're gonna be. That's gonna be for San Diego Comic Con. I think Good Small Company's over there promoting Figmas, but we'll see if it is. Might have to nudge one of my friends to get it. But Armin is not really. It's not a must get for me. I think for me, Erin and Mikasa is the top 2 in terms of Attack on Titans. Levi is second, and maybe Armin. But yeah, that's about it. So if you have any questions and other things, let me know. Also, I want to point out I got this from Amiyami. but this is available at Tatsu Hobby. I'll put the link down below if you want to check that out. I think it's currently out of stock in Amiyami, but there might be a second run, I think, for Mikasa. Alright, that's about it. So until then, this is Meets. Thank you for watching.